Hey everyone, it's Vintage Vinny, and welcome to another antique store haul. Everything I'm going to be sharing with you today came from the Fayetteville Antique Mall in Fayetteville, Pennsylvania. So I spent a grand total of $57.69 on everything you're going to be seeing in this haul. Plus, I've got some things from Shire's Place, or Shire's Market, and then formerly known as Interstate 81 Antiques, now known as Red Rocker Antiques. So let's go ahead and jump right in. I spotted this last minute in a booth. I thought it was really neat. It's a rattan covered pottery piece. No maker's mark on it, but I thought it was really different. Some of the pieces of rattan or rattan have broken off, but still, nonetheless, a really cool piece, and I got that for a great price. I did pick up another Royal Copley doggy. I know you all really like these, so anytime I can find them reasonably priced, I do pick them up. Look at these clock salt and pepper shakers, you guys. How stinking cool are those? I love the color. So I had to have those. This beautiful Westmoreland satin glass candy dish is in great shape, no cracks or chips. Love that color blue with the daisies. So I'm sure somebody's going to scoop that right up. This I did buy. This is just a Playboy Club trinket dish ashtray. That was 20% off. I forgot to mention to you all, some of my favorite booths from the Black Rose of Chambersburg, may it rest in peace, have moved to the Fayetteville Mall, so I'm not missing out on all the cool bargains and such, and I'm loving that that mall keeps their tags on stuff. I love it. So yeah, I got this for $1.38, and funny enough, several years ago, I actually bought the same exact dish, I think for maybe $4 or $5. So I'll probably sell my other one and keep that one because I got a better price on it. Or got it for a better price. Love this Mr. Peanut nut scooper. I think that that's absolutely fantastic. Could not leave that behind. That was 50% off. I did find a gas patch, which is quite unusual. That would be cool displayed in a flower frog, but I think I'm going to keep that for myself and put that in my fun junk jar. Also, I picked up this really cool 1973 Kellogg's Toucan Sam cereal toy. So that was really, really cool. Another fun piece, I found this globe pencil sharpener. See, that's where you put the pencil. So that's really, really fun. I love that. And then I also found this. I believe that this is made by Jeanette. It is just the donkey powder dish. The lid is in good shape, but there are a couple of issues on the rim of the base of the dish, but it's still a fun piece nonetheless. I got that for a really good price, so that will just be passed on for a really good price. Alrighty, so I also got 2 bags with 5 pieces of chalkware in them each, all fruit. So it looks like, I don't know, maybe I'll make sets of each. Like I see I've got some either mangoes, I got bananas, grapes. I've only got one set of cherries and oranges. Got some apples, bananas. So I'll see what I'm gonna do there. And then I also picked up this really awesome pottery pitcher. It's almost like it's like a purple color, like let's say you mix some gray in there, that's what that shade is. It does have one little paint nick right there, but that doesn't affect it at all, and it does not have any cracks or chips in it. So that's definitely awesome. Alright, so we are moving along here. This is the last of the items that I picked up at the Fayetteville Antique Mall. I love this image of the Kewpie babies, and it looks like they're in a hot air balloon and they're doing a multitude of things. You got the pup looking down. You got, this one looks like he's dropped the spoon. This one's looking down. And they're all naked. Look at them. Well, that's how they say it in the South. Naked. Just in a hot air balloon. Naked, enjoying life. So I'm probably going to keep this for myself and find a frame for it because I love it. And then over here, we have a 1973 centerpiece, and I believe that this has never been opened. Granted, it's got some wear and tear being 50 years old, but it is just absolutely awesome. I haven't been able to find it online, so I'm not sure if this will go on eBay or if I will be bringing this to a live sale, so we will see. I also managed to get a Big Ben clock. This has a plastic face on it instead of glass. It's in great shape. I do love the old clocks. I'm sure you all could probably tell. I just love the way they look, and they last longer than the cheap junk that they make out there today. So that's everything that I got at the Fayetteville Antique Mall. Oh no, I'm sorry. There's one other thing I forgot about. Can't leave Fayetteville without buying at least one piece of pinup. Look at this girl. He says he never forgets a face, and she's a masquerade pinup lady dressed in a very sexy attire. So she is awesome. So now that concludes everything that I got at the Fayetteville Antique Mall. Now let's go ahead and check out the stuff I got from the other place. So at Shire's Market, I only spent $15 on these 3 items here. This was actually there months and months ago. It was in a booth that was 40% off. It is a signed piece, probably crystal. I, for the life of me, don't know why I didn't pick this up. I really liked it. I liked the design of it. I just thought it was really neat. And I'll tell you, it was only $4, and it was 40% off, so I only spent $2.40 before tax on it. So that was just a phenomenal find. This piece, if I didn't tell you that it was a project piece, you probably wouldn't believe me. But I don't normally go for these, but look how nicely done this is. I mean, this looks like something Napco would have made back in the day. So whomever MVB is in September of 1972, you did a phenomenal job on this piece. I mean, I would never have guessed that that was a project piece at all, because it's just so well done. And like I said, a lot of the project pieces that I see are pretty badly painted. This person did a really good job, and that's why I bought it. And the only other item that I picked up at Shire's Market this time was this really beautiful, ornate brass frame. I mean, look at that, you guys. I have no idea on the age. However, if we turn it around and we look up here, it says patent, and it looks like AP and something else and 4, but there's no year. I just thought that that was absolutely amazing, and I know that somebody out there would love to have this piece. I'm more than likely going to save this for when I do a specific sale, because I know it'll probably generate a little bit more money. So that's all I got from Shire's Market. So what was formerly known as Interstate 81 Antiques is now known as the Red Rocker. And I have to say, I'm thoroughly impressed with the place. Some dealers stayed, some moved out. There were a couple dealers in there that I'm happy to say moved out because they were way too expensive for what they had. But anywho, I did spend $48.46 on what I'm going to show you. So I found this 1962 Barbie case. Anytime I can find these, I will pick them up if they're cheap enough. I did only pay $3 for this one. It looks like somebody wrote in it. I might be able to get that off with a magic eraser. We will see. It looks like it would come off. But again, it's from 1962. And it looks like it's this ponytail. And I love the images of the old Barbie cases. I just think they're awesome. And it even came with a doll. Now, this Barbie is from 1998. She's wearing a dress that's from the early 90s. It's from the doll Kim the Litigator. And I looked up that doll, and people were asking about $100. One did sell for that. I might be able to just get some money for this dress alone. I might donate the 90s Barbie doll and sell the dress as is. I didn't realize that it was worth something. So that was definitely worth picking up. I think, anyway. Alrighty, so moving right along with some stuff that I got at the Red Rocker. This is awesome. This is a 1968 Gentle Ben plastic thermos. It does have a glass interior. There we go, marked 1968, Ivan Tors Films, Inc. So I picked that up. That I can probably get about $50 for, I think. I also found this really awesome cast iron painted, probably for matches or toothpicks. Love that. It's marked Wilton Products, Inc. in Wrightsville, Pennsylvania. Now, these are not old. Anytime I find tools at a reasonable price, I will pick them up. This one I was really happy to get my hands on. This is for cutting wire. And, like, you know, for example, I rewire lamps sometimes. And the cords that are used, there's not enough of the copper exposed to help create the electrical circuit on the socket. So you have to cut some of the rubber coating off. And that's what this is for. And for only $1, I mean, come on now. It's going to need a little bit of cleaning up, but still. And then I'm always in need of pliers because they're just good to have on hand. And for $1, you really can't beat that. I also picked up this awesome Gilchrist ladies clock. Well, it is a clock. It's a watch. In the original box, the box is what sold me. I love when items come in their original packages. I just think that is just awesome. And then I found these three guys here. These are Christmas ornaments. They're from the 60s, I think. They're wide-eyed. I don't know if that means anything. They're marked Japan. I got the set of them on sale, 20%. Oops, that was a little too close. So I'm going to have to look those up and see if those are anything special. And if they are, they'll probably go on eBay. So those were some fun things. And then I have one other thing that I'd like to share with you all. And this is the last item that I picked up at the Red Rocker Antiques. This is a really cool tin litho metal globe. It's got all of the different planets on the base there. I will say I did give this dealer $20 for it, but given what I picked up for resale, this will be paid for in no time. And this is what I'm talking about in regards to paying up for something that you really like. If you can find stuff to sell and you pay up a little bit more or pay just a tad bit more than what you're usually used to paying for something, definitely do it because, like I said, if you pay it off or you cut down the amount that you spend on an entire transaction and you only, like, let's say I only end up being invested into this for $5 after everything I sell, that's still pretty good because the dealer at the mall got the price they wanted, you got stuff to sell, and you're still getting a good price and paying off some of the things you're keeping for yourself. So, folks, that is everything that I would like to share with you all today. Let me know down below in the comments section what was your favorite item from this haul.